Hey stunning people, my name is Beane and welcome to the Salt Lick Sessions. Our next band got their start in the grungy basements of Boston, where they were able to hone in on their unique blend of camp and good music. This is Mom Rock.
Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand. Oh, 'cause I'm just a girl, oh little old me. Well, don't let me out of your sight. Oh, I'm just a girl, I'm pretty and petite, so don't let me have any rights. Oh, I've had it up to here. The moment that I step outside, so many reasons for me to run and hide. I can't do the little things I hold so dear, 'cause it's all those little things that I fear. Oh, 'cause I'm just a girl, but I'd rather not be, 'cause they won't let me drive late at night. Oh, I'm just a girl, my some kind of freak, 'cause they all sit and stare with their eyes. Oh, I'm just a girl, take a good look at me, just your typical prototype. Oh, I've had it up to here. Whoa, am I making myself clear? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world, and that's all that show let me be. Oh, 'cause I'm just a girl living in captivity. Your rule of thumb makes me worrisome. Oh, I'm just a girl. What's my destiny when I succumb to is making me numb? Oh, I'm just a girl. My apology that I become is so burdensome. Oh, I'm just a girl. Lucky me, Tweedledum, there is no comparison. Oh, I've had it up to, oh, I've had it up to, oh, I've had it up to here.
What's up, Mom Rock?
What's up?
Just
Just
hanging
here.
out.
Just
Yeah.
hanging out. We just sweaty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feeling sweaty?
Feeling a little
Yeah.
sweaty.
Yeah.
Feeling
A
little drier now,
a little drier.
sticky
It's
now.
fine.
less
yeah.
sweaty than previously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you frequent sweaters?
Yeah.
We
Frequent.
sweat.
Yeah, for sure.
At least a couple times a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and would you say like the music makes you sweat or the sweat makes the music?
That's a great question.
Kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg? Kind
Exactly.
Of thing.
Sweat or
no
the
one really
music.
has an
Exactly,
answer.
you know?
Yeah. No, the sweat
comes
definitely
right out of our pores.
makes my hair look a little better.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
it sets it. Yeah, the curls.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely look way cooler when my hair's a little wet, you know?
Yeah.
It works
Yeah.
A
out way
little
better.
damp.
Yeah.
little slick.
Yeah. It's better for everyone, right?
There we go.
It's good. Wait, let me do it too. We'll get it.
Yes.
I know. You're giving me a run for my money here. All three of you, honestly. That's okay. It's okay. I'll shave my head and then we can be different.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. One of us has to.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
One less mullet. One less mullet on the set.
Yeah.
Just one.
There can only be one.
Tell me about the inception of Mom Rock. Give me the lowdown.
The
Give me
lowdown?
the story.
Dirty
Well,
low down.
So me and Wilson were going to Berkeley and we happened to meet in class, and we kind of hit it off. We started talking about maybe trying to form a band, and we had a bass player for about a semester who then left, and we were out of bass player, so we were looking for someone, and Tara just showed up out of nowhere and blew our socks off. And it's been that way ever since. And
how did you meet them? You were down the street at Northeastern.
Yeah, no, I was like 10 minutes down the road. No, we met through like a mutual friend, and I knew about.
We put an ad on Facebook that we were
I
looking
knew
for
about
bassist.
Mama. I was like, oh, that's like kind of a dumb band name. Like, let me follow them on socials, keep up with them, and then we're in need of a bassist. And I was like, oh, okay, like let me check it out because I missed playing bass I didn't play in school like my first year, so this was my outlet, and that's how I linked up with these guys.
Linked up.
And ever since we
linked it.
just started playing basement shows and kind of wearing ridiculous outfits. I used to wear like a fur coat on stage, which
I don't know how you do. Again,
Big
the
mistake.
sweat. That's
Yeah.
how you make more music is you sweat. So
Sweat.
Yeah, we're really onto something. Maybe we should go back to the fur.
yeah.
it's the fur coat idea.
Parkas.
Yeah. That was
Tell me
great.
about the basement scene, the storied Boston basement scene. I was lucky enough to spend some time in it.
Yeah.
I miss it. I miss the smell.
Yeah, I miss the musty, sticky floors from spilled beer.
Very much so. I mean, it's
yeah.
been around for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like specifically the grunge scene in the 90s it definitely had a feature here. And so tell me how Mom Rock fits into that vibe.
Well, we were just trying to do something cool. No, we had friends that they would move into a house with like 10 people, a dozen people, and half the people would be sharing rooms in these tall houses, and
in
sometimes
Brighton?
in Brighton or Alston, and sometimes it'd be a duplex, so you'd have one half like with all these Berkeley kids like making noise every Friday and Saturday, and this other side, maybe they're like BC students or Emerson students or something like that who are like, God, this sucks. But it went on, and that's how we got our start. It's just they started booking shows, and pretty much at least every month, once a month, we would have a basement show, and it was the coolest thing because people wouldn't necessarily go just to see the bands. They would go because it was a party. And it only cost, $5 or $10 or just like a pay what you can type of system. And they'd bring their friends and you'd hang out, and then, hey, there's bands playing. And that's kind of, as you can see, we have some ridiculous get-ups on. That's kind of how they were born, because there was really not many ways to stand out.
It's hard to
in a crowd.
distinguish yourself in the sea of, black skinny jeans, flannels, just like every band looked like like 4 white guys who was like
Yeah. So how do we
so-
set ourselves apart? Wear ridiculous outfits and play very loud, and also just try and write the catchiest chorus we could.
Right.
And it was incredible, and I really miss it too. I miss the basement scene too, because every year, either basements would continue on for a second year, or they would die and a new one would spring up, and all these ridiculous names. It was so much fun.
Yeah, definitely a cool place to kind of like form a band and figure out like how the live show goes, because it's like you get to just go and play these shows where there's a ton of people, but like people are like drunk enough to where they're not going to remember that much if you're bad, but like you can kind of like slowly figure out the things that really work
but if
for
you're
you.
good, they'll
and,
be like, remember that band and those weird outfits?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd go see them again.
And also like great practice for memorizing songs, because there's no monitors. Like you're not wearing your plugs probably. The drummer is completely just on their own. Trying to figure out what exactly is going on and just playing by memory. And, it's just like constant noise, and it's beautiful.
I feel like if you can figure out how to hold a room of 40 incredibly drunk college kids and keep their attention, then it
doing
really
something
translates in an easy way when
Yeah.
you're doing a show where people are actually buying your tickets.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
No, it was a great test.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, it really is. Tell me about the Mom Rock aesthetic. You mentioned it for a second, but I want to know more about the getup, what it means, if there's any hidden gems in there. Tell me about it.
It started, so I was at my friend's house, and she had just moved into this apartment, and for some reason, I don't know, I was like looking through her closet at her clothes, and I saw this crazy 2-piece jumpsuit, and it was like shiny purple and gold, and I took it out and I'm like, what is this? This is awesome. She said, I got it up from this website, but it doesn't really fit. I'm going to return it. And I'm like, no, you're not. I'm either taking it or buying it off you. And so she sold it to me for like $20. And that was kind of the first outfit. And then, Wilson had a red Dickies jumpsuit. Tara had like a yellow Kill Bill outfit. And that was the beginning of it. And from there, it just kind of snowballed. It kind of became our signature. And so then like a year or two later, we had these totally silver outfits that my mom made, most of them. I had these overalls and kind of like black sparkly shirt. Tara had a skirt and like a jacket. Wilson had like a vest with reflective tape on it and pants with high vis stuff. Yeah, and then the baseball was totally random. We just were like, okay, well, where do we go from here? It was during COVID, and we thought, okay, let's try and curate some sort of like an aspect of like a team, and it's hard for a lot of outfits to look good on scrawny white kids, and the baseball one just kind of made sense. It kind of fit, because we're not that fit, but it's okay.
Right.
Yeah, you got guns under there.
All the muscles in the bands over here.
Yeah, but yeah, we started with these kind of like cream with red pinstripes. Then we made another one which was like
very
a
vintage,
baby blue,
very like creamsicle
cream stripes. Yeah. And and then we had a bit of a hiatus for a minute. And we're like, okay, where do we go from here? Let's do black. And
so it's a little more sleek, a little more, kind of ditching the retro thing and getting a little more modern.
Yeah,
the conservative mom rock era.
And I will say,
I love it.
Dark, moody.
Yeah. Once this video is out, we will have some new outfits.
It's true.
Yes.
This mom rock is dead by the time you're watching this. Yeah, we've been dead and we're
new
reborn.
mom rock in new
mom rock.
get-ups.
Yes.
I mean, tell me, does the aesthetic inform the way that you perform and write music? And
Well, actually,
I think that it like plays like both ways. I think like obviously the ridiculousness that we kind of go for on stage, like influenced us to be like, let's just wear ridiculous stuff. But also it's like when you get on stage and you have this like coordinated outfit, it sets this expectation of there's something ridiculous going on and like these people are goofy, and it kind of like helps to put you in a mindset of like, I'm just gonna
alter
like not
ego.
act like myself at all because I'm in this like costume and we're kind of putting on a performance. So I think it goes both ways. Like the outfits make it easier for the performance to be more kind of out of left field and ridiculous at times.
People like they see us walk up stage or like see us walk through the crowd and they're like, what is going on?
Like,
Little League.
Whose Little
came
League
out of
team is
nowhere
this?
here.
Someone get their kids.
But I mean, on the
These kids with mustaches. I've been in Little League you got held back in Little League a couple years.
yeah, I'm still at like single A or whatever they are.
don't fucking know.
There's triple A, I know double A. I used to play baseball.
the batteries, yeah.
Yeah.
They have baseball in
totally.
Canada.
They do.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Okay, no,
Baseball
we're
in
not.
Canada.
Sorry.
That's good.
Sorry, derailing.
Yeah. But on the note of the music informing the outfit or vice versa, our song "My Way" was written because I really wanted to write a song that would be perfect in like a car commercial, and so started writing that song, and then we had this whole idea for our music video, and we'll make a bunch of fake products, and we'll have all these infomercials and all
Very
this stuff,
hyper
and then we're like,
consumerist,
and they were like, oh wait, okay. And then the outfits, we can have these NASCAR, fire suits with all these logos, and they're going to be, redone to say Mom Rock on them. We got Marlboro and Netflix and all that good stuff to say Mom Rock. And so that was actually the first time that the music influenced what we were going to do next. And we're very stoked about it.
No, that's amazing. I feel like one of the things that separates musicians from artists is the package. And it's very evident that y'all approach things with the package in mind. Which I think is very
absolutely.
intelligent.
You have to do your holistic, because you can't really afford to just be like a musician anymore. You have to be visually appealing. You have to have,
and also there's just so many bands that are better than
narrative.
us. We gotta like look
Yeah.
cool or something.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
we're,
So we gotta have an edge.
Yeah,
Right.
You can
Yeah,
either
some
be
sort
like
of edge.
sexy or be like purposefully ugly or wear cool outfits. Like you have to have a thing. So this is just like our
E-girls
thing.
and E-boys.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
next step.
totally.
Yeah, we're doing cat
We know
ears
all
now.
about
Yeah,
that
we're doing.
stuff.
Yeah, that's we've already been starting. You know.
Cat ears.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the cat ear era.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna be throwing it back, you know, like mustache on the finger and all that good stuff.
Oh my gosh, incredible. Oh, gross. That makes me feel old.
I know,
Talking
I
about
know.
the throwbacks.
It's so gross.
Wild.
Yeah,
Wild.
but yeah, I mean, you know, this this era, this new era, has been like a year in the making. I mean, we started talking about it, you know,
Literally
my
last
way.
June.
Yeah, yeah.
Last year.
And it's kind of crazy to see it come to fruition, and also to be like, yeah, it takes a year to plan all of this. It's so much. It's so much to think about and coordinate, but it's incredibly rewarding.
Yeah, well, y'all are
Yeah.
crushing it. You really are.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Who are some of the artists and bands that you see yourself alongside of? From the past, from now?
Yeah.
Who is in the same realm as Mom Rock?
That's always a tough question because I feel like we kind of just combine a whole mess of things, and you know, and it's evidence from like people who come out to our shows. It's like the emo kids like us, and then like, you know, the college like indie sleaze kids like us, and then old punks, and like, oh
people.
yeah, like we kind of have something for every, and then like we're pretty, you know, digestible, like singy, dancey songs, so we kind of have something for everyone. But I think that's because we have a lot of different influences coming in. And,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we were kind of on the wave of like Weezer. We all really like Weezer when we kind of came together. It was one of those bands, and then we really started to connect over the '80s as well, like Devo and Talking Heads, Duran Duran, all of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of that actually makes its way into our music, but you know, my favorite artist of all time is David Byrne. They've heard way too much about it, but. Yeah, as far as like performance and stuff, I love the way he performs and find myself kind of, you know, subconsciously imitating some of the things that he does because I just love it. It's so much fun, and it's such a new. He had such a new way of performing when he came out. But
Give me one song.
one
You
song.
had to reduce Talking Heads David Byrne to one song.
Oh my god!
that's a
There's only really one right answer.
Yeah, absolutely. 3, 2, 1. This must be the place. There we go.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's
Perfect song.
impossible, but that song and its lyrics just capture how beautiful his lyricism can be, and like how to say I love you without actually saying I love you. Like all of these things that are just like only he could think of.
Right.
Yeah.
beautiful.
you very
Brandon.
much embody the spirit of that song.
Oh.
You do. It's giving flute solo.
Mellotron,
solo.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
That's gonna be your next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull out the flute.
Flautist.
Pull out the flute.
Totally.
What about y'all? Tell me some of the inspirations that you brought into the group.
I mean, I think we have a couple like similar, like, you know,
Yeah.
Cars, Police, like that kind of new wave.
Yeah,
like,
some of the big ones we connected on early were like the Police for sure, and the Cars, like especially the first album. It's
love, yeah, love that.
beautiful. And then Devo is another big one that I think all of us were like, yes, like that's a band I want to be like. But yeah, I think we take a lot of pieces from different bands, like in the Devo realm, like the outfits and like kind of the stage behavior. I think we imitate a lot, and then Curtis does most of the David Byrne imitating.
Exclusively.
Yeah, no part of you guys feels like a duplicate or a replica. It just feels like you would make a great bill with those
Thank you.
other artists.
Aw.
Well,
So,
thank
I like
you.
to-
Festival.
Yeah.
We're looking for it. And on
Yeah.
that note, what do we have to look forward to from Mom Rock?
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 singles out, and that are going to be on a record. It's called Now That's What I Call Mom Rock. It's our 8-song record. It's our first record.
full length. Yeah.
It's not
To
going to
be-
be, this is the Mom Rock second album.
No.
Scrap that.
No.
Yeah,
Our
we
PR.
were dissuaded.
Dissuaded.
They were like, that's going to be confusing for people.
And it's
might
like
be.
that
That's
was
the
They're
point.
like,
point.
Yeah.
you're
But-
hiring us and you're making our job hard as shit. But, so
like you
we're
guys.
like, okay, fine. We can
No,
do
that's what
that.
I call Mom
That's
Rock.
what I
is
call Mom
genius.
Rock. Yeah, there we go.
It's a good option.
Yeah.
So
We're
much
not
camp.
settling.
Yeah,
campy.
a lot of camp.
So
Yeah.
much
It's
camp.
like your
Yeah,
dad's
yeah.
compilation CDs. Now that's what I call classic rock.
Exactly.
It's like, oh,
No,
This
that's
is-
amazing.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
I'm so grateful that we had some time to have you guys in today. That
Oh,
y'all had
yes.
some
Us
time.
too.
No, it's so
Yeah.
great to be here.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome to hear you. It's awesome to know you all at this point.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me when you're on the
Never.
boat.
Oh, hey, same to you.
Don't do
Same
it.
to you, okay?
Don't do it. Don't forget.
Never forget.
Never forget. Never forget. I'm gonna give you all a high five.
Yes.
We can do it. We can do it. Thank you, Mom Rock.
Thank you.
Beane.
You're listening to Mom Rock, and this is Mom Rock. Well, it's a real tough life, and you only get one try. I've been throwing out expectations, seems that everyone has as well. But now it's feeling like an amputation, a part of me is stuck in hell. No, every day comes wanting nothing, telling me I should stay in bed. But there's a fire that keeps me burning, getting me outside my head. Hoping that this feeling stays. Breathe it in. Is anybody else listening? Well, it's a real tough life and you only get one try. Well, I didn't know to be a bit dramatic. You can call me out, yes, that's fair. But when it comes to the world I'm living, something takes a hold of me. And so we used to go out every Friday, make a habit of dancing till 2. We used to laugh at the people that hate us, hoping it would never get to you. Hoping that this feeling stays. Breathe it in. Oh, is anybody else listening? Well, it's a real tough life and you only get one try. Breathe it in. Is anybody else listening? It's a real tough life, yeah, a real tough life, so breathe it in. Oh, is anybody else listening? Oh, well, it's a real tough life. Yeah, it's a real tough life. It's a real tough life, and you only get one try.
Hey, stunning people, it's Beane. Make sure to check out the Salt Lick Sessions YouTube channel and subscribe.